I'm on one now. I'm telling you.
Chill out, man.
No, I'm not going to chill out because you're not going to hold me accountable for somebody else's actions. I cannot control what that man does. All I can control is how I respond, which is what I'm trying to get you to see.
Y'all, when Lauren closed that door and she stood right there, like she's standing right there, ready to fight, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I was so nervous for Wayne. Because you never know what a scammer will do when they're on their last legs.
You needed to respond a certain way, and I feel like you...
So how I need to respond, Lauren? Tell me how I need to respond.
You cannot hold me accountable for somebody else's actions.
Man,
I'm telling you that.
He came with you. He came with you.
She knew she didn't handle that right, but she thought she had scammed her way into another day of financing. Y'all know scammers live day to day like panhandlers. Yes, they do. You know what? You are going to lose this job because Dan is going to be back. What's wrong with you, Lauren? Gather your things and go stay with your mom for a couple of weeks. Just drop out of sight for a little bit.
What you mean?
You're making it seem like I begged him to come over here and do this. I begged him not to.
Man, that man came. Hey, you know what? I ain't finna raise my voice at you. I just know, listen, it is what it is. I don't care what you say. It ain't nothing you finna say to make me feel bad about this man coming to my house that's connected to you.
Yeah, Wayne, they was calling you toxic up in the podcast room. But I tell you one thing, the minute that Dan shows up to that podcast building, you guys are going to be singing another tune. Why weren't you guys on her? You know that Dan is crazy. You've all had your run-ins with him, and you guys are talking about that Wayne is toxic. He got rid of her for a good reason this time. And Lauren, you so full of excuses. And Delicia, you know what it is. You sitting up there shaking your head. You should have been told her he has to go, or I'm going to talk to Wayne and you're going to have to be off this podcast. The minute that she said she couldn't call the police on him, I knew she was sick. I said, oh, okay, she has Stockholm syndrome or something. I don't know. Or maybe, just maybe, that's the type of love that Lauren likes. I'm going to do a video about it. You ever known a friend that was addicted to toxic love?
You might need to watch who you connected to. And at the end of the day, I had the decency to tell you, hey man, and treat you like but we weren't together like that anyway. Let's be real.
Okay, so we weren't together. We weren't together. Wayne, I gave you my body.
Yeah, you did. Really fast and really quickly. You gave it up real fast. You saw a lick and you hit it. And Wayne didn't care because he wanted to hit it. I knew this relationship was over when you showed up to that party and you didn't have one vegan meal for Wayne. Sitting all on Anthony's couch with your feet. Ooh, I was so upset about that. Trying to negotiate yourself another contract. I see you, girl.
I don't care what you say, relationship, no relationship. I'm not the woman that's gonna stand here.
Lauren, you talking too loud.
I don't care. Then you should have decided not to do this then. Right. You came into this relationship or whatever you want to call this. I don't care what you want to call it.
Now look at her fighting for her life to stay in this relationship, and that's the difference between her and Tamara. Tamara left humbly. Okay, she kept showing up to get her stuff because she really didn't want to break up with Wayne. But look at her fighting for her life like she's going to make him stay with her. And she knows that she's wrong the whole time. Look at that. And you know, the same with the G-Wagon. She going to look surprised. Give up the G-Wagon? Yes. And the apartment too, really. She would have to come up out of that apartment.
If I'm giving my body to you, then yes, I have feelings. What a surprise. I decided to have feelings in this situation.
All right, well... Hey, Dan trying to knock the feelings out of the situation. And that's all I'm saying, man. You talking loud.
And that's the problem now. You want to joke. You want to joke when I'm being serious about something.
Lauren, you are being entirely too emotional. You just need to move on. You guys haven't been together very long. Just move on. We didn't even see you with the kids, okay? We knew it wasn't going to last long because the children didn't even meet you. You got to drive his Rolls Royce. Be happy with that. We know you were waiting for this relationship to turn into an allowance, huh? It was never going to happen for you.
What then?
Hey, man, it's just over, man. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
And there's another reason I ain't doing that. It's that plus that.
Exactly, because you can't stand and face what you started. You created this.